living in Westchester, and realized I found Tribe Sound, which was right next to Ryan's Pub, and I've been past there many times. And I never knew that there was a recording studio there, so I just went down, met Chris. We kind of hit it off, and went from there.
All right. Well, if you didn't know, the video is up as well. In the top right-hand corner above the chat room, there's a little YouTube box, and that should be live video. The audio is much better on Gashouse if you're just watching on YouTube. They won't let me mix the two. I can't like take the video and take this broadcast and put them together. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to the video anyway. But,
isn't Tribe Sounds, isn't that Colin's place?
Yeah, so that's what we were just talking about, Wave Radio.
Their CD's so good. I got one Saturday night.
Yeah, they do good work over there.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah, it is. It's awesome.
That EP is also available on iTunes as well, and like I said, skinnycoolkid.bandcamp.com. So you got some new shirts up there too.
Yeah, they just came in recently, so.
Facebook.com/skinnycoolkid, another way to find them. And so what's next for you? What are you up to?
Well, I just talked to Chris Cotter a few weeks back. Told him I definitely want to get back in the studio, so hoping to do some recording. I might do another EP of 4 or 5 songs. So right now I'm just trying to figure out, which songs those are going to be. I got a couple that are, I definitely want to put on, but there's a lot of other ones that I'm kind of, still working out. So, but looking forward to definitely getting back and recording.
Do you plan to play out?
Yeah, I've been playing. I play the occasional happy hour, a couple places. I play with a buddy of mine, Paul Sheb, who plays bongos. I played with him in a few different spots around Delaware County, so I get a few gigs every now and again.
Okay. And how about a band? Because I see that they kind of did a little bit of work for you in the studio. Do you think about putting a band together?
I mean, I've definitely thought about it. If I end up meeting some musicians, I would absolutely love to be in a band. And I'm impressed by bands who can coordinate schedules and all be on the same page with music and all this and that. And it's something I've never done before, so I might need a mentor in figuring out how to set that up.
I'm here for you.
I would certainly love to be in a band.
Yeah, that's definitely not an easy thing. I mean, it's so nice to be by yourself because you're the only person you have to worry about as far as scheduling is concerned, and just really anything.
Right, exactly.
So I definitely recommend going over to Skinny Cool Kid's Facebook page, giving it a like so you can keep up with them. And is that they're on the cover page of Skinny Cool Kid there on Facebook? Is that how you get into Tribe Sound Records?
It's in the alley right behind Tribe Sound. That door, my buddy Jimbo, who is like my personal videographer, photographer, we were kind of traipsing around in the alley behind the studio, and there's this really weird thin alley with this big wooden door, and that's where we ended up taking that picture for the cover. But the Tribe Sound entrance is like a hatch door, not far from that.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, wow, they have like the same entrance to their studio as we do to ours, a creepy basement.
Right.
Yeah. Creepy basement. I wonder if theirs looks as dungeonous.
They didn't come in the back, did they?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, they did? Oh,
Yeah.
It's not icy anymore.
No, we finally
got the ice. It was treacherous back there.
Yeah, we had to tell people to go to the front door, and my wife will let you in because it was like a death trap back there with all the snow and ice.
Oh yeah.
All right, so
bad.
excellent. So let's get started with the music. You know what? I did want to make sure that the heat doesn't click on. I meant to do that during the break, and I didn't, because that's the worst. We have a really good sound going here, so I'm gonna run up and do that. Actually, you want to do that so I can start? Jim, do you know how to do that? You know where the heat is?
Right around the corner?
Yeah, just to make sure it's turned off, because I don't want
Just
it
turn it down or off?
off. Yeah, just turn it off. Yeah, that's the problem when you're in a basement here. You got to deal with that kind of stuff. I mean, it sucks that it's going to be even colder in here than it is now, but it's all about the sound here. I'm sorry, you're just going to have to deal with it. All right. So what are you going to do for us tonight? You got some new stuff? You got some stuff from No Risk or a mix?
Yeah, I'm going to play a couple off the album, and I'm going to play a couple newer songs that might be on the next one. So it's going to be a little mix.
Okay, and you do have the chat room in front of you, so
I see.
Everyone feel free to throw your opinions in there. And I see Unsung Philly in there. Kenny Fame joining the conversation. Hello, Kenny Fame. And I saw Dave Hez in and out of the conversation. So hello, everybody. And I see a couple people that were definitely in. I meant to mention this earlier. Skinny Cool Kid, like I said, was part of the Radar segment and killed it 15 in a row, which means the listeners voted him up as the highest voted song of the day 15 days in a row.
Yes, and thank you to everybody who was voting during that.
Yeah, I see a couple of familiar faces in there, like Diane. She was definitely a big fan of yours.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I remember Sadie Lou as well. So thank you guys for coming back. I guess you can get started whenever you're ready.
All right. Tightrope walker may fall to his death, but the view from up there already took his breath. He said, I'm gonna do whatever makes me feel alive. It might kill me in the end, but that's alright, 'cause no risk, no reward. You'll never find out what's in store if you keep walking on these big old floors. Feeling the waves on his way to the beach, a soldier knew of one thing they could not reach. This is for freedom, not for me, but for you. They might spill my blood, but I'm gonna do what I gotta do, 'cause no risk, no reward. You'll never find out what's in store if you're too afraid to storm your enemy's shores. Now, when it comes to the ultimate gift, I know that we can all make it exist by showing love in the face of all the doubt, or else we'll just continue on without. 'Cause no risk, no reward. You'll never find out what's in store if you keep wondering what your heart is for. It's a cosmic dream of the epic kind. It's a storybook we can't leave behind. It's a photograph of what we might have. It's the simple math that's within our grasp. But no risk, no reward. You'll never find out what's in store if you keep wondering what your heart is for. No risk, no reward. You'll never find out what's in store if you keep wondering what your heart is for. If you keep wondering what your heart is for. If you keep wondering what your heart is for. If you keep wondering what your heart is for. If you keep wondering what your heart is for. If you keep wondering what your heart is for. If you keep wondering what your heart is for. If you keep wondering what your heart is for. If you keep wondering what your heart is for.
All right, Evan. Thanks. Skinny Cool Kid. By the way, you can probably see it in front of you, but Chief Big Knees says what's up.
Hey, Chief.
Oh, big knees.
Chief Big Knees in the chat room. Thank you.
Chief Big Knees was one of a group of friends who taught me how to play the guitar in college, actually. So, thanks, Chief.
Oh, okay. So you started playing in college?
Yeah, I came to the game real late. Actually, I didn't learn until my senior year of college. I had a few friends who played. I wanted to learn how to play one Ben Harper song, and
What was it?
I was waiting on an angel.
Yeah.
Good call.
I was big on the double live album, Live from Mars, and the second album is like a lot of soft acoustic stuff. And I never heard the guitar played like that, and it sounded very simple. So I was like, oh, I could maybe learn how to do that. And then it just started from there. They're like, well, you got to learn some chords too. So
Yeah. Well, that's still a pretty big jump from doing that to actually writing your own songs. I mean, that's definitely there's definitely a big gap in between those two things. There's a lot of guys and girls that pick up guitar in college and just because they want to hear a song, and then
right.
not a lot of them actually go on to write their own.
Don't you think some people are good at writing songs because they just learned now? Like they don't have that, like a song has to be this in their head. I think Dave's a good example of that.
Yeah, probably.
Dave hasn't played guitar really long, but he puts together songs. Like that was what he just started doing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. I could see that. I meant to ask you a little bit earlier too. Is where'd the name Skinny Cool Kid come from?
I honestly don't remember when exactly or how I came up with that. I just kind of liked how it sounded. So I'm sorry that I don't have a good story because I knew you were going to ask me that.
You got to make one up.
I'll try to develop something for that.
I was at a party and Anthony Kiedis was there. He got in a fight with police. I don't know.
He had a sock on his dome.
Wait, what?
He had a sock on his dome.
All right. So that one was called No
You always
Risk.
got to bring up the dong,
Sorry.
Brooke.
So that one was the title track, correct?
Yes.
Penis, penis, penis.
All right. Before this goes any further, let's continue.
Sorry, I ruined it.
All right, next one. All right, this one's called Old Stone Wishing Well. Bucket full of change that I'm saving for a rainy day while I'm spinning on this carousel. Some I found in the streets, others I've seen in between the seats, and they all have a story to tell. Tell me, how do you wish for an old stone wishing well? Tell me why there seems to be so few and far between for my nickels and dimes, the dreams of these times. I know a man who lost his job. He did his part but is now feeling robbed. He's looking for some possessions to sell, 'cause his only wage has gone away, except for a quarter sticking inside a tray. He's not superstitious, but what the hell? So tell me, how do you wish for an old stone wishing well? Tell me, why does it seem there's few and far between for my nickels and dimes, the dreams of these times? They used to fall like rain from above, collecting all we were dreaming of, until we drowned in a sea of greed, ignoring all that we really need. Tell me, how do you wish for an old stone wishing well? Tell me, why does it seem there's few and far between for my nickels and dimes, the dreams of these times?
Old Stone Wishing Well. That's a new one.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Excellent. See,
It's very enjoyable.
Diane's liking
There's
that
something about the solo acoustic songs that I like. Sometimes the band, it's overwhelming. I like just the guy and the guitar here down here.
one. Well, for mixing reasons, I love it.
I
It's so much
I think I
easier.
just like a guy and a guitar. I think there's something to it.
It's classic.
Yeah.
It is classic.
Sounds good
It's
too, by the
classic,
way. And
too.
I think everybody in the
Think
chat
it's
room,
out.
everybody in the chat room agrees.
Oh, great. Thanks.
Nice work.
Yes, good feedback.
I was just looking through your Facebook page, which, by the way, is facebook.com/skinnycoolkid, and it's at skinnycoolkid on Twitter as well.
I'm still trying to figure out the whole Twitter thing. I'm very, very new to that game.
Well, I just mentioned you on Twitter, so if you don't follow me, I'll be a little upset.
Well, bear with me, Krantz.
And I was looking, I saw you had to reschedule your set at the Social Lounge, which I was just at last week, and that's an awesome place to play. But you did reschedule it and play it. That's Colin's thing on Thursday nights.
Yeah, that's a great time out there, and Colin's awesome.
And you, like, recently, right before that, you had to reschedule. You were supposed to be here in February, and because of the snow, man, this snow's been destroying
That's why
everybody.
I've been here.
I'm hoping we're beyond the snow at this point.
I'm glad he waited, though. I would have been me by myself trying to do this.
Yeah, I'm glad too, because I would have missed it. Yeah, I'm glad. I wouldn't want to miss this. All right, so let's just keep it going. Do you know how many songs you want to play? I mean, it's totally up to you. You have another 45 minutes, but you don't have to go all 45 minutes.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I can play a few more for sure.
Excellent. Yeah, go ahead.
Indian girl, lay here with me. Don't say a word, but tell me your dreams. Are you the first to feel so free? My Indian girl, don't ever leave. Indian girl, remember the time I felt your heartbeat inside of mine, and you were the piece that made me whole. My Indian girl, so far from home. Indian girl, what plagues you so? The planets you've been to, or where you might go, and what's left to do once we part. She's my Indian girl with an American heart. And what's left to do once we part? She's my Indian girl with an American heart. She's my Indian girl with an American heart.
Another new one from Skinny Cool Kid in studio. Welcome back to Gashouse Live. If you're just joining us, we do have Evan, aka Skinny Cool Kid, in studio. You can check him out at skinnycoolkid.bandcamp.com. Get the album right there, the EP, I should say. Look for a new one. Sounds like you're just about ready to. Do you have like an abundance of songs that you're choosing from for the new one, or?
I mean, I've written quite a few over the years. I mean, I have it kind of broken down to several that are kind of in the running, and I definitely don't want to force going in there when I'm not 100%. So there's a few I kind of go back and forth on that I'd like to record. So we'll see.
How about like, is it definitely going to be another EP?
That's what it's looking like, I think. Yeah, that's what I'd like to do.
Yeah, I think that's we go back and forth with that with artists a lot. What they do, the EP or the album. Right. I think every artist wants to have like a full album under their belt at some point, but the EP is really financially at this level. It's like the right thing to do.
Right. That's the other consideration.
And you have like a day job, right?
I do.
To record a whole big album when you have a day job and to record 10 to 15 songs is a lot. It takes like a year and a half to get it done, and then you're like, I don't even want to play that anymore. So I think the EP is perfect. Like, and until
just gives you a little taste.
And
it lets you just keep pumping out songs and put out the new stuff and play the new stuff and support. That's what I always thought about.
Plus, with the way that music's being like purchased these days, the full album concept is kind of lost on a lot of people, unfortunately.
That too, yeah, absolutely.
True, yeah. All right, well, let's keep it going.
Let's see here. All right, this one's called No More Mysteries. You yearn for those feelings that elude you like the setting sun. Your eyes meet strangers, and you wonder, is this that someone? So tell me, if I let me out, would you let me in? I wanna figure out where you might end and where I could begin. If you could only read my mind. If you could only read my mind. You make my time go slowly. Can you keep me from growing old? I expose this part of me for those who I don't really know. So tell me, if I let me out, would you let me in? I wanna figure out where you might end and where I could begin. If you could only read my mind. If you could only read my mind. I stay so sheltered, like a child wrapped up in his bed. But there's no reason why that monster in my closet's dead. So tell me, if I let me out, would you let me in? I wanna figure out where you might end and where I could begin. If you could only read my mind. If you could only read my mind. Then you would know how I feel inside. No more mysteries to solve this time. You could even take part of me with you. Leave a memory I can hold onto, 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 onto.
Thank you.
Sometimes I just get I'm like compelled to clap, and I'm like, don't.
I know.
I was tapping my foot. Yeah, man.
Slow
Single-
clap.
Slow
It's just
clap,
so
yeah.
awful when one person claps for you. Or even three. It's just as bad.
I unfortunately missed some questions about the last song, the American Heart song, in the chat room. There is a bit of delay.
The American Heart Association?
There is a bit of a delay between us and the chat room, so I will get back to them now. Number one, Dave saying that the sound is very good, but I bet they're wearing gloves, and I bet Skinny Cool Kid wishes he had gloves. I know it's really freaking cold in here. I'm sorry about that.
Is it?
I'm wearing Uggs
It's not too bad.
too.
Let's see here. You sound good, says Mike. Says Chief. Ask if they met at an Indian engagement party. That was a good one.
Is that where you give the ring and then take it back?
Oh Jesus! Tell us more about the Indian girl, Skinny. It's all about the lyrics, says Sadie Lowe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna really get into that.
Yeah.
I didn't want to put him on the spot, but it was in the chat.
Is that your chick? She's like, this song's about me. Ask him what the song's about.
Yes.
I feel like that's something like your chick would do.
Little known.
Not your chick, just like a chick, somebody's girlfriend.
I would.
Little known
No, you
fact:
would.
Skinny Cool Kid is also an amazing basketball player who could have walked onto our college team. Wow. Did you actually play in college?
I did not play in college. No,
He could have walked on.
I invested more time in other extracurricular activities.
Gotcha.
No, that's the
Chicks,
thing about
man.
that's the thing about it. It's like that scene from Dazed and Confused when they want him to sign the contract and shit about I'm not gonna drink, I'm not gonna do any drugs this summer, I'm committed to the football team. Why do we play football? That's what he goes. He goes, why do we play football? He's like to get chicks. Like maybe we could just start a band or something and get chicks. Such a great scene. I'm not doing it justice.
All right. Well, let's continue on. We've got Skinny Cool Kid in studio. We've got plenty of time left. It's all up to you, as many as you would like to do.
Okay. Well, I was a little worried because I had a little coughing situation, but my throat's hanging in there. So.
Do you need a beer or water?
I got some tea, but
Okay.
maybe move on to beers after this one.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do a cover song. This one's from the early '90s, mid '90s. Oh, my associate told me 95. Okay. It was a clear black night, a clear white moon, while when she was on the streets trying to consume some spirits for the eve, so I could get some fun. Rolling in my ride, chilling all alone. Just hit the east side on the LBC, on the mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. Seen a car full of girls aiming me to tweak. All your skirts know what's up with 213. So I hooked some left on 21 and Lewis. Somebody shooting dice, so I said, let's do this. I jumped out my ride, said, what's up? Said, let's put some gas, so I said, I'm stuck. Now these girls leaving me, I'm gonna glide and swerve. These hookers looking so hard. We straight at the curb on the bigger, better things. There's some horny trick. See some suckers got my homie all in his mix. I'm getting jacked, I'm freaking myself. I can't believe they take a woman's wealth. Yo, they took my rings, they took my Rolex. I looked at the brother, said, damn, what's next? Got my homie hammed up, they all around, and I'm seeing that they're going straight pound for pound. Best come up real quick before they start to clown. Best pull up my strap and lay these busters down. They got guns to my head, I think I'm going down. I can't believe it's happening in my hometown. If I had wings, I would fly. Let me contemplate. I glance in the cut and I see my homie Nick. 16 in the clip, one in the hole. Nate Dogg is about to make some bodies turn cold. Now they dropping and yelling. tabulate. Nate Dogg and Warren G had to regulate. I laid all them busters down, I let my cat explode. Now I'm switching my mind back into freak mode. If you want skirts, sit back and observe. I just slap it in my nose over there on the curb. Now Nate got the freaks, and that's a known fact. Before I got jacked, I was on the same track. Back up, cause it's on. N-E-T-E-M-E, the Warren to the G. Just like I thought they were in the same spot in need of some desperate help. But Nate Dogg and the G-Child were in need of something else. One of them things was sexy as hell. I said, ooh, I like your size. Said my car broke down and you sing real nice. Would you let me ride? I got a car full of girls and it's going real swell. Next stop is the East Side Motel. I'm tweaking to a whole new era. G-Funk step to this, I dare you. Funk on a whole new level. The rhythm is the bass and the bass is the treble. Chords, strings, we brings melody and G-Funk, where rhythm is life and life is rhythm. If you know like I know, you don't want to step with this. It's the G-Funk era, funked out with a gangster twist. If you smoke like Jimbo smokes, then you're high like every day. And if your ass is a buster, 213 will regulate. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Regulate. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Regulate. No, no, no.
Holy shit, that was awesome. Love that.
Definitely
Love
sparked Brooks' attention.
Thank you.
I did know that was Warren G. for all the clowns in the chat
Was
room.
that a new one? That's what I was going to say.
That's an original.
That's the way I thought it was.
Here comes the Dustin is so white jokes.
Here they come.
He doesn't like rap.
Skinny Cool Kid, I don't.
120's got a fancy dinner going there. He's got sliced up hot dogs on toothpicks.
Well, that's an applesauce for applause for Evan here.
Well,
I don't know if
I was going to get to that.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you remember if when you were during the radar or anything, if we had bands in, that you would see all the applesauce pictures in the chat room, which is code for applause.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yes, applesauce
Thanks.
equals applause. All right, nice job. I like a cover thrown in there.
Yeah.
That was an awesome cover. No one covers that. That's great.
I cover it, but nobody seems to want to hear that.
Oh, I don't think you knew all the words.
I don't know.
No. No, that was good. All right. Awesome. SkinnyCoolKid.bandcamp.com. That one's not on there, but No Risk, the EP, is excellent. It's on there. You can also always request Skinny Cool Kid, by the way, as well. You usually hear him in regular rotation in the morning time and the acoustic hour. And these will also be chopped up, individual songs, and added to our acoustic hour as well. Because I think it's funny, I took the headphones off to walk over to get a picture of you from the other side, and it sounds good, but it's a world of difference in the headphones. It sounds really, really good what's going out on the air.
Cool.
Yeah, definitely. So as long as you're good to go, we're good.
Yeah, I might have a couple more in me.
Okay, nice.
I have seen the darkest days. Oh, how they clouded up my mind. So I tried to change my ways, and all it took was a little bit of time. So welcome to the sunshine that comes after the rain.
Still looking for a place to call my own. Still looking for a home. Welcome to the freedom that comes after the change. Still looking for a place to lay my head. Still never wanna wake up dead. I have traveled through the storm, though it was so hard to see. On that road I was all alone, till that sky parted for me. So welcome to the sunshine that comes after the rain. Still looking for a place to call my own. Still looking for a home. Welcome to the freedom that comes after the change. Still looking for a place to lay my head. Still never wanna wake up dead. I had felt that winter chill. Oh, how it froze me to the bone. It made me feel so very ill. Good thing spring got a different tone. So welcome to the sunshine that comes after the rain. Still looking for a place to call my own. Still looking for a home. Welcome to the freedom that comes after the change. Still looking for a place to lay my head. Still never wanna wake up dead. Sunshine, you blind me in my eyes, but you still keeping me alive. Yeah, sunshine, you blind me in my eyes, but you still keeping me alive.
And what was the name of that one?
Yeah, I like that.
That was Welcome to the Sunshine.
Okay. Welcome to the sunshine. All right.
Everybody be quiet.
I'm sorry, I'm writing them down. I gotta make sure I know the names of them all when I cut them up.
I love silence on the radio. It's just
Hate
so,
it
it's
so
relaxing.
much.
Sometimes I
Oh,
just turn it on and just want to hear,
no.
you know, nothing. Want to hear that hiss.
Yeah.
Like, I pretend it's the ocean, like I got a shell up to my head.
Oh wow, that might be the fanciest applesauce I've ever seen in the chat room.
Ugh.
Very, very nice.
Wow.
That's high applause.
Oh,
Nice.
wow, that's
That looks
gourmet shit.
delicious.
Shit.
That's actually a blunt 420 stuck in there. So it's not a cinnamon stick. So that's,
And right above that, if you can't see that anymore, Sadie Lou is saying great guitar there.
Thank you,
And-
Sadie Lou.
Definitely. Just Jay joining the conversation, saying nice job and thank you. And Just Jay, I got a nice email from Jay, and I didn't respond yet because I wanted to respond with more than just a thank you. So I will be answering emails this weekend for sure. Got to catch up. But if you're just joining us, it's Skinny Cool Kid in studio, skinnycoolkid.bandcamp.com, facebook.com/skinnycoolkid, @skinnycoolkid on Twitter. And do you have anything lined up as far as shows in the immediate future?
Not in the immediate future, no.
Okay.
why haven't we done anything with him? We should come to Connie's.
We need to
We should
book
get a
something.
Connie show going.
Yeah, do you ever head out to any of the open mics or anything like that?
Not any in the city, but no, I would like to go. Yeah, you guys do one at Connie's?
Well, no, we don't
We
do
don't
that.
do it.
We do showcases at Connie's, but yeah, if you would like a show there, just definitely
Okay.
let me know, and
Yeah,
we'll
absolutely.
get you on one of those. We have a big one tomorrow night.
Cool.
With Wooden Heads, Blue Matches, Lovers League, Chestnut Pills, and Will Hansa, broadcasting live from 6 to 1 a.m., by the way. And
That's nice.
they're going to be a very good night. But yeah, well, we'd love to have you on one of those.
Great.
I keep forgetting that, like, how far is Ardmore out of the city?
I
think
we're
it's-
about 15 minutes.
Oh, it's not that bad. Okay.
I was gonna say it's like the equivalent of like Mount Laurel. I think I've been there a couple times.
Gotcha.
It's not
quick-
super.
Quick train ride.
Oh, okay. Nice.
We don't really. It's. I wish Philly had better public transportation. I would use
To-
the
to-
shit out
To
of it.
Jersey.
To remix it. I'm sorry. Just the way he did it, I was like, where's he going? I liked it.
Because Philly does have decent transportation. It's just not
Not
from this
right.
side.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
From the SEPTA or whatever it is, Philly side, it's okay. Here it sucks.
Yeah.
We need like the high speed line to reach out to us.
Reach out.
And many a bum.
More. Like,
Yeah.
why isn't there a stop in like Mount Laurel or something, or like that area?
Yeah.
They're trying to, especially Atlantic City.
You can do Atlantic City to
No,
Philly.
now they're doing it.
Well, I do want to remind you that Stoner Jesus will not be live tonight at 10. So from 10 o'clock until midnight, it's going to be all request, whatever
He's
you'd
got
like to
the poop.
request. You can
He does.
just use the request bar next to the
Poopy.
chat room, or just go to gashouseradio.com/request and you type in your title, artist, album, and it'll queue it up for you. If you try and play some Skinny Cool Kid right now by request, it will not register because there is a rule that it doesn't let you request a song that's been played within the last 2 hours from
You
a
should add like
from a band.
except that they're in studio.
Well, the software doesn't really let me do that. But you know what I can
Yeah,
do?
the software.
Just for you guys, since there's no Skinny Cool Kid. Oh, no, I'm not going to be able to do that because we still have 420 Watch. Is 420 Watch definitely doing his show at 9?
shit.
I know he wasn't sure about it. So
We only thought that was funny.
in the chat room,
we killed ourselves with that one. Oh.
we'll let me know in the chat room 420 Watch. I think we're going to do maybe one more, maybe however. How many more did you want to do, Ev?
Maybe one or two.
Okay.
I mean, whatever.
All right, perfect. And then 420. Let me know in the chat room if you're going to be doing your show. If you're not doing it, I'll turn the request rules off. It'll be no rules request.
All requests, raise the roof.
Yeah. All right, but let's get back to the live music with Skinny Cool Kid here.
Long ago, we were pure. We knew for sure just who we were, and who we were might just be what I prefer. I haven't been a good friend. I never called. No cards were sent. No cards were sent to you from me. But that don't mean a thing. 'Cause if this life ever takes you down, if your body meets the ground, I'll take the highway to your side in the middle of the night. I'll even help spread your ashes wide across the sea and the sky. We shared our thoughts and many dreams above the soft, confusing breeze, the confusing breeze that came around only to leave. We used to laugh all the time about all the shit before we died, before we died. I hope you know you're still a friend of mine. And if this life ever takes you down, if your body meets the ground, I'll take the highway to your side in the middle of the night. I'll even help spread your ashes wide across the sea and the sky. If you ever find your way back home, please make sure that I'm the first to know. I'll be right here through the clearing fire with my porch light still low. There comes a time for every man to take a hit, then play his hand upon the place where he went wrong. But if this life ever takes you down, if your body meets the ground, I'll take the highway to the side in the middle of the night. I'll even help spread your ashes wide. I'll even help spread your ashes wide. Across the sea and the sky.
That was nice.
Yeah, it seems like you definitely have enough for the next album. I think No Risk was the only one I recognized tonight.
Yeah, what's actually?
What was the name of that one again?
That's called Ashes Wide.
Ashes Wide. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Skinny Cool Kid. All right. Well, there is going to be no 420 watch tonight. He'd rather skip. He doesn't have anything planned. That's all good. Understand?
He's a brick.
Especially for saying that word I hate.
Tejas in and out of the chat room. Jethro joining us.
Tejas. That's my buddy from college, Tejas.
Oh, Tejas.
Yeah.
Man, I thought I was pronouncing it properly and
It's
everything.
like contagious
Yeah.
stuff.
You never
Fun.
do
That's
anyway.
what it is.
I never pronounce anything right.
It's
But we got
alright.
Jethro Creative joining and Emily. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the last name. I'll butcher it.
Ephraim.
Ephraim.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, Emily.
Nice.
Please let Evan know that he is awesome. Emily, Evan can see you.
Thank
So-
you very much.
Yeah. Evan, you're awesome.
You're pretty awesome too, Emily.
Oh.
All right. So I did turn the rules off of our request bar, so it's all requests. Feel free to request whatever you'd like for the rest of the night after we finish up here with Skinny Cool Kid in studio. Yeah.
Have fun, kids.
It is
Stupid.
Thirsty Thursday.
Diane and Sadie both requested that we just have Skinny Cool Kid stay for the rest of the night and just play it out.
Well,
I agree.
what Skinny Cool Kid doesn't know is we've chained him to the ground and we're gonna throw him in a pit.
Oh, wow.
We're going Buffalo Bill on his ass down
This
there.
does look like the right place. No?
I know it does.
Yeah, exactly. We got lotion in a bucket.
Some more
We're softening
90s
you up.
R&B and rap covers, please.
You better be able to deliver on all those promises, Cram.
Can you play Motown Philly? Can you take us out with
Oh,
Motown
that'd be
Philly?
freaking sweet. Don't get my hopes up.
It doesn't matter. Just don't curse. But only Brooke found
I know.
that. Sorry.
All right, so thank you for everyone for checking it out. Don't forget one more time, skinnycoolkid.bandcamp.com. You can pick up the EP.
Oh, look, someone requested to also follow.
Follow him on Facebook, facebook.com/skinnycoolkid, in order to find updates on shows and also when the next EP is coming out. Because excluding the cover, which you could probably record too, and it would probably be pretty well received. But you have another EP right here, so. It's time for a new EP, definitely.
Did you call it a weepy?
It's a new EP.
It almost sounded like that.
It
Jesus.
just sounded a little weepy.
You two are just
Yeah.
like pick.
Brooke's not gonna let you come in anymore. For some reason, she brings it out.
Sorry. Well,
All right,
Lol. Did you lull me?
go ahead, Evan.
People, it seems, they lose their way, and surely as night will follow the day. Some run and hide, while some stay and fight, and surely as day will follow the night. That's why I'm gone beyond that orange sky. Now I can't deny all I have tried, many different things to ease my troubled mind. The hills in the fog, stars up above, never lift me up, not with all of their love. And so I'm gone beyond that orange sky. Don't ask me why. I'm leaving, believing that if I get out of here, then my head will be clear. I'm fearing that I'm nearing the end of what began as a young man's little plan. And so I'm gone beyond that orange sky. Like a leaf on a tree, or a wise man you know, I do a little dance when that cold wind blows. So I try to make sense of what's on the screen. All I take away is that this movie's obscene. And so I'm gone beyond that orange sky. Don't ask me why. I'm leaving, believing that if I get out of here, then my head will be clear. I'm fearing that I'm nearing the end of what began as a young man's little plan. And so I'm gone beyond that orange sky. Don't ask me why. I'm gone beyond an orange sky. Don't ask me why. I'm gone beyond that orange sky.
Probably my favorite on the No Risk EP. All right, thank you, Evan. Thank you, everybody. We had somebody trying to call in that entire break, so let me see. They must be a huge fan. Let's see here. Hello, you're on. Oh, that entire time, and we just missed them. Oh my God. You know what? Here.
Try again.
In case it is for you.
Oh, okay.
Try to call back.
I'm sure they'll call. I mean, they called straight. I'm sorry, but we don't really have a phone screener because we're just small time right now. So I can't answer the phone while somebody's playing. That would be incredibly rude. Blowside joining the conversation. Hello. Just missed Skinny Cool Kid in studio. It is all requests, and I see. Oh, I might have to edit some of these. There might be some smartasses in the chat room. Because we're not listening to Madonna Frozen.
Ugh.
I'll let the Prince go. When Doves Cry, is that a joke? I don't know.
I like
know.
Prince, but come on.
I gotta get rid of the Madonna one. What about Rockwell and Michael Jackson? What the hell is that? Alright, here we go.
I like Rockwell.
Alright, hello.
Hi. I'm listening.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I couldn't answer the phone. How you doing?
Good. That's me, Tejas, who chimed in. Cool Kid's college roommate friend.
Gotcha. Okay. So, were you the one that taught him a few chords in college?
I mean, I think he taught me, but I guess I'll take the credit.
Oh, look at that.
Both sides taking credit.
Did he play Hits from the Bong yet?
What?
No, he did not.
Why have you not done this yet?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, maybe we're not finished.
And I'm sure you had to have done Regulators, right?
We
Regulate, yes.
It was friggin' sweet.
Yeah, we heard Regulators. Maybe we have to hear Hits from the Bong.
You have to do Hits from the Bong. I'm sorry to call in live and put you on the spot, but you got to do it.
Thanks, Tejas.
College friend.
Miss you, Berg.
Yeah, see you, buddy.
Nice. All right, well, thanks for calling in. I mean, I guess we'll put him on the spot and do that then. Thanks, Tejas.
Well, it probably goes
All
without.
right, thanks, guys.
Probably goes without saying that any family members listening, Put the kids to bed.
It's almost 9.
All right, so I guess we'll get one last one in here. Nice.
Can I keep these headphones on while I play, or no?
If you think it's gonna mess you up,
Yeah, I might take
yeah.
I'm kind of excited.
Pick it, pack it, fire it up, come along and take a hit from the bomb. Put the blunt down just for a second. Don't get me wrong, it's not a new method. Inhale, exhale. I just got an ounce in the mail. I like a blunt over a big fat cone, but my double pepper bong is getting me stoned. Home skillet, there's water inside, don't spill it. It smells like shit on the carpet, still it goes down smooth when I get a clean hit of the skunky, funky, smelly green shit. Sing my song, puff all night long as I take hits from the bong. Hits from the bong. Hits from the bong. Let's smoke that bowl, hit the bong, and then take that finger off of that hole. Plug it, unplug it, don't strain. I love you, Mary Jane. She never complains when I hit Mary. With that flame, I light up the cherry. She's so good to me. When I pack a fresh bowl, I'll clean the screen. Don't get me stirred up, the smoke through the bubbling waters, making it pure, so I got to take my hit and hold it just like Chong. I'll get the bowl, then I reload it, get my 4-footer and bring it on as I take hits from the bong. Hits from the bong. Hits from the bong. Hits from the bong.
All right. Thanks, Evan. Thanks, Tejas, for that.
Yeah,
Good way to go
thanks,
out.
Tejas.
That's great.
Yeah, good way to go out. All right. Well, let's see here. And you even got an applause. We got Sadie Lou joining in the applesauce game, or whatever you want to call it. Thanks, Sadie. Awesome. Very cool. Evan Amelia was banned from listening. Says connect. Let me see here. Great job tonight, Evan, from Diane a little bit earlier. This track is great. Well done. I remember Connect was speaking about Beyond Orange Sky because I definitely agreed with him there.
Thank you.
And let me see here. I think that's going to do it for us. So it is, well, almost no rules request. If I happen to catch a Madonna in there, or I mean, everything else is okay, I guess.
Rockwell, do you even have that?
Isn't that's Somebody's Watching
Yeah,
Me?
yeah.
That's fine. We'll leave that one in there. I don't know why Madonna's even in our system,
That's a horrible song.
to be honest with you. But we're going to start with some Bosom Band. So one more time, well, thank you, Brooke, for coming in. It's
Anytime.
nice to see you again.
Nice show to come back to.
What's it been, like 2 months?
Oh, it feels like 3.
Yeah, maybe even more than that. Yeah, I guess it has been since Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And Evan, thank you very much.
Thank you guys very much for having me. I had a great time.
Yeah, absolutely. All of Evan's fans who joined the chat room tonight and
Great
participated, Twitter and everything. All the people in the chat room. Normally we would have 420 on Thursday nights. He takes over the last hour of Gashouse Live and does the cover show, all covers. But he's unavailable tonight, so we're just going to do all requests. So keep those requests coming for the rest of the night, and we will be back tomorrow. Excuse me. We will be live at 6 p.m. as we are every weeknight at 6 p.m. Except we will be live from Connie's Rick Rack.
Ooh.
Man, hiccups. And yeah, we're going to be live from 6 to 1. It's going to be a
Oh, wow.
long broadcast. Yeah, we're going to be doing this show, and this show is going to bleed right into our showcase at night, which is Wooden Hez, Blue Matches, Lovers League, Chestnut Pills, and Will Hansa. And we're going to be broadcasting the whole thing live, as long as everything goes as planned. And we have
Technology.
Kelvin hosting the night, since I'm going to be working more on the internet radio side, like the broadcast side. So we have somebody going to be hosting and giving stuff away. Whenever it's a Gashouse show, in between the bands, we try and give away a whole bunch of merch and CDs and T-shirts and anything we can give away to the audience. It's always a good time. I do have bosoms, Monica. I have bosoms, and I'm going to show them to you next.
You
It's
have
called
man boobs?
Won't You Stay. I am kind of getting those. I got to be careful. All right, so that'll do it for us. Thank you, and we will see you tomorrow.
See you.
All right. Yeah, that sounded great.
That was awesome.
I wish you could have heard it in the
Thanks, guys.
in the headphones. I should have given you headphones. I didn't even think about it. But sound way like bigger. You know, than just.
I look forward to hearing the recording back.
Yeah, I'll get it to you. I still got to do last week's. We had 2 bands in last week, so I got a lot of work to do. But I'll be doing a lot of catch-up work this weekend.
That's the editing.
Yeah.
If you're interested in any of the pictures, obviously I saw somebody coming around with a cell phone, but I had one GoPro camera, a Canon 7D, and I had 3 going off. So
Oh wow.
I was trying to obviously shoot your signs well and show the space.
Oh,
of
cool.
the signs. So if anyone turns out like really well,
Oh no,
post the
no.
sign and they yeah, it's up to you.
Shit, I'm sorry. Hold on.
What?
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Sorry everybody. I forgot that it automatically tries to kick on 420 watch at 9 p.m. So I'm gonna restart that song, but all those requests got removed. So hopefully you're all there, and just hurry up and throw them all back in the same order. I'm so sorry. I should have realized that. Terrible fail. But I think we can all just go ahead and blame 420 watch for this one. So thank you. Sorry about that. We're gonna start that song over and then get those requests back in. Ay, sorry about that.
Oh no, I'm good. Thank you.
I got one here. Thanks.
Ooh, you alright?
Ooh,
How does that?
a lot. Yeah, it happens a lot.
Never happens to me, but
Yeah, that's short. I can imagine.
Yeah, it fucking hurt.
Wow, so you got some serious stuff going on.
Yeah,
That's
it's got a
great.
little GoPro. GoPros are called the fisheye lens. I was gonna ask him to wear it because I had this like head mounted, but maybe it's too weird with headphones on and you're like you're playing a song in the studio. You don't want.
Yeah, and it's on
It's
video.
kind of cool, but it shoots straight down and sees like point of view.